Hey y'all, we are going to do a general reading for the fire signs. So if you are a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, this could be for you. Please only take what resonates, leave anything that does not. Overall energy reading, Chase. Face and embrace the person in the mirror. Y'all, everything that you do, understand that it's not what somebody else thinks. It's about what you have to deal with within yourself. So make sure that when you are doing things daily, that you are coming from your true authentic self, and that anything that you put out in the universe is something that you're okay with coming back on you. Okay. First card out, flower. Pluck the weeds and plant the seeds of your most magnificent expressions. Again, anything that you are planting, that you are trying to instill to come in for your future, make sure it's what you truly want. Make sure that you're being authentic with yourself and with universe about what it is that you want to come in. Box, reveal your secret power. Quit hiding yourself. Quit hiding who you are from the world. The mask don't work no more. Okay, universe is making everybody pull those masks down. Okay, so you can try to hold those masks, but guess what? People are going to see through them. Just be you. Be your true self. That's what makes you amazing anyways. The universe only made one of you, and that makes you magnificent. Okay. Job, love what you do and do what you love. Listen, if you're not getting fulfillment out of what you do on a daily basis, then it's up to you to just take the steps to change those things. You know, whether it would be going back to school or actually just looking for something different that is going to be more fulfilling for you. That is your responsibility. You are the only one that can decide what is and what isn't best for you. But just make sure that anything that you are doing, that you're actually putting your full effort into it. Okay? And like I said, if it's something that you've decided that doesn't work for you, then you take the steps to change it. But even until you do get it changed, make sure that you are actually putting your best foot forward with everything that you do. Okay. Next card out, mountain, heal, reach your goals. Reach for them. Reach for them. But you have to make sure that you're putting in the work for what it is that you want to come towards you. But don't be afraid to reach for those big ass goals that you've been working towards, okay? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It is actually one of your higher strengths is to be able to push through adversity and to continue going towards your goals, okay? Purse, wallet, pursue your true wealth. Now, this is not just financial, okay? This is also spiritual, mental, all body-wise, everything. Okay? Your true wealth, it is bringing into your life what is going to fulfill you on a mind, body, and soul. Okay? So make sure that you are pursuing the things that feed your mind, your body, your soul. Okay? Cell phone, polish your communication skills. Okay, y'all, listen. We've talked about this before. Y'all fire signs. Y'all, there's days that y'all just think you're funny as hell. And there's a time and a place for all of it. Y'all got to understand that sometimes it is just not the time and it is not the place. Okay? But you really need to work on your communication skills. Because a lot of times you get misunderstood simply because you don't read the room. Like, you just diarrhea of the mouth, and because you did not take that extra second to think through what you were saying, now you've offended people. And unfortunately, sometimes rightly so. Now, if we're talking about the crybabies that are offended by everything, then, whatever. That's their bag. But just be mindful. Don't be saying things to people that you would not want said to you. Don't go on a personal attack and then try to make it, oh, ha, ha, it was a joke, okay? Because that just doesn't work for most people, especially me. I'm an earth sign. I don't play that game. Like, say what you mean and mean what you say, okay? Save the jokes for when it's appropriate for the jokes. Be serious when you need to be serious. Like, start reading the room, okay? Make sure what you're doing and your actions are appropriate for the time, place, and situation that you're in. Bottom of the deck, Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Okay, and this is actually just going right back into it. Okay, there's a time and a place. Okay, but make sure that when it is that time and place, that you're actually enjoying yourself. Make sure that the people around you are enjoying themselves. It doesn't take much for you to be able to be that person that keeps everybody involved, that gives everybody that laugh that they need for the day. Okay, it is one of your strengths when used in the right time in the right place. Okay, Dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Okay, listen, you have the ability to go in between the top-notch professional, the class freaking clown, the caring, loving person. But make sure that when you're doing this, that it's coming from an authentic place, okay? Because you are a badass when you put your mind to it, when you bring yourself into that space, okay? Peacock, vibrancy. You are born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Listen, don't be afraid to toot your own horn, okay? And pat yourself on the back. Be proud of who you are and what you've come from and where you're going, okay? A lot of times when you're just your true authentic self, that is when you bring in more inspiration to people around you when you don't even notice, okay? When it's actually coming from your true authentic self, okay? And that's what universe is really hollering at y'all fire signs. Be yourself. Drop these damn masks, okay? Drop these masks, because these masks ain't gonna work for you no more. And just be you, okay? Being you is amazing. Humpback whale, singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you and keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. You have the inner guidance system to bring forth the healing for other people when you take the time, okay? But make sure that when you're talking and when you're communicating with other people, that you're doing it in a manner that is going towards the healing side versus this is this. Y'all are really good at pointing out what other people do wrong. And guess what? Sometimes they don't need to know what they did wrong. Sometimes they need to know what they did right. Okay? So focus more on the healing versus correction. Okay? Because there's a big difference. Correcting somebody's behavior on a regular is just making them feel bad. You know, that honestly, it can take it to a point where it is excessive. You know, sometimes you need to be the one to extend that pat on the back to other people instead of standing there waiting for everyone to pat you on the back. Okay? Orca whale, adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Don't be afraid to do things differently. Like, I know y'all fire signs are stubborn as hell, okay? And most of the time, it's your way or the highway. Well, guess what? That shit just doesn't always work, okay? Be willing to be adaptable and compromise, okay? Compromise is a big thing and one that, honestly, y'all are not really known for. Fire signs are not known to compromise very much. But it's okay to compromise. Don't go against your beliefs, but it's okay to not agree. You know, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to agree to not agree. But make sure that you're being your authentic self and you're not doing a switch up just because it's the contrary thing to do. Okay? Dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Start taking care of yourself better. Make sure that you're drinking your water. Make sure you're getting a healthy snacky. Make sure that you're getting rest when you need rest. Make sure that you are loving yourself and caring for yourself as you would others. And as you expect others to do for you, okay? You've got to be able to do that for yourself as well. But you have to acknowledge the healing and the growth that you have done, okay? Instead of waiting for somebody else to pat you on the back for it, this is one of those times that you need to come in and you need to pat yourself on the back, okay? Acknowledge where you have come versus where you were. Penguin, authentic. Here we go again. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Be your true, authentic self. Okay? Be you. Because being you is what makes you amazing. Okay? Don't allow the outside world, all the white noise, to change what and who you are simply because it is more accepted or whatever the case may be. Okay? But you need to break free from others' expectations. You know, the tough guy being expected to be the tough guy all the time. And sometimes, you know what? Guess what? Sometimes they need a fucking hug too. Okay? Don't be afraid to go to your soul tribe and get the things that you need. And if they're not giving you the things that you need, make sure you're asking. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask for the things that you need. It is part of your journey to communicate your wants and your needs to those around you, okay? Because if they matter, you needing extra things is not going to be a big deal, okay? And if you asking people for these things that you need and they make a big deal out of it, then those aren't your people. And guess what? Then you're learning something from that as well, okay? But you got to understand, you can't pour from an empty cup, darlings. You know, make sure you're taking care of you and make sure that all your interactions are actually coming from your true, authentic self. Stop trying to play with these damn masks. They're not getting you anywhere, you know. And not only is it frustrating you, it's frustrating those around you, and it's unnecessary. Okay, so just make sure that you are coming from your true, authentic self. And at this point, if you don't know who that is, take a step back and really look into that. Really allow yourself the opportunity and the time to reevaluate you. Because you know what? As we heal and as we grow, our stance on things may be a little bit different. Just like your food taste from when you were a kid are probably not the same food taste that you have as an adult. Okay? But be willing to go back through and reevaluate those things. Just because it's the way you have always done it does not mean that it is the way that you need to continue to do it. Okay? Make the adjustments where the adjustments are needed. And if doing something in a different manner helps you reach your goals, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? It doesn't make you wishy-washy to change your mind. What it makes you is conscious of your journey. Okay? Wishy-washiness is the going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and making the promises of a change without the change. Okay? That's not what we're doing. If you say it, do it. Okay? Be prepared to keep the promises that you make, or don't make those promises. Okay? This is all about being authentic. Okay? If you're promising things that you don't know if you can fulfill, then you're not being authentic. You're not being authentic with your people. You're not being authentic with yourself. And that is really, really necessary right now. Okay? Because this is how we end the old cycles so that we can make room for the new cycles to come in. Okay? So let's just make sure we're being more cautious about what it is that we're actually saying. It all goes back to those communication skills. Okay? Don't say it just because it sounds good. All right? Make sure that you say what you mean and you mean what you say. Make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you're getting a healthy snacky. Make sure you're allowing yourself time to rest. And make sure you're taking care of you, because you can't pour from an empty cup. Have a great night, guys.